game is not showing up. There it is. Okay, perfect. Yeah, hi! Sorry, I immediately got distracted. I'm doing great. We have so much to do. We left off, close to the end of the night. I know there's some things I started that I can't wrap up until a new day starts. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. I should, be more attentive. Anyway, we are late enough in the day that we can go do the things in the apartment complex we haven't done yet, which is at least 2 things. And I'm gonna have to let Kim take the body at some point, which hopefully I can still do within this night, rather than lose him for an entire day tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that works. I just make him do his job very late at night. We'll see. Let's see how long it takes the game to start. Things are exactly the same, so I think it doesn't matter. I don't know why that threw me off so bad. I think normally it just starts, but I'm not sure. Messages from my best friend. So while we're loading, I'm gonna tell her that I love her. Because those are the real priorities in this day, okay? You gotta tell people you love them. Wonderful. Opening into silence at me telling Michelle she's the best. As it should be. Oh god, I've got so many wires in so many weird places because I'm charging my phone right now. I've got it all together. Peak of professionalism. Alright. So, the thrilling conclusion last time we played was that my computer decided to shut itself down, which was great for me, and I definitely loved it. And I had to make sure that we didn't lose anything in the crash. It had auto-saved right before when that happened, so we didn't lose anything meaningful other than me walking through the town a little to get where I wanted to go. So I did fix it. I did put myself back where I wanted to be. Nothing important lost, but I am gonna put this flashlight away because I don't think I need it right now. Admittedly, the apartment complex might have some dark corners, but I think we'll live. So I put us right outside. Because we were supposed to come back at 2100, which it is, to talk to someone upstairs. We also have something else to look into, and I'm not sure the order we should do this in, because I think it was pretty vaguely anytime after that hour for this person. Let's think about it.
Give me a moment.
Alright, we don't need to say anything new to her, I don't think. Fuck it. If this ends up being a terrible idea, we can go back to the save, but we'll investigate this other apartment first. I think it was the first one. Because it seems like we have squatters. You know cops can't stand that. I think it's this one. It apparently is not. Was that a door? Can't interact with that. Maybe it's further back. Ooh, did I figure out the run button again by accident? I think I might have hit tab. I hope I was right. I never remember to look at that.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
No, we want 10, if I recall. Which makes me confused. Is this gonna be on here? Yeah, apartment 10. So it makes me feel like that should have been back there. Because it wouldn't make a lot of sense for it to be like this, but let's see.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Turns out I can't think of fun ways to count. The apartment is supposed to be empty. Did you break in here? Ooh, we could knock again, actually. Let's just knock again and start over.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
That is not the words that are there. It keeps doing this. This time the steps come closer. Who is this? Demands a female voice. Very intense. Open. This is the police. Open up.
Do I have to open the door?
Yes.
Do you have a warrant?
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
No, we actually do, Kim.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
You do have a reason. This apartment's supposed to be empty. Did you break in here?
Excuse me? Of course not.
Scare them. Suspected of some big crime. There's no sweet talking your way in there. Be official. You have plenty of reason to enter.
Are you cooking morphine in there? Don't need a warrant if I suspect there's a break-in. Open the door so let's try open the door so I can verify your identity.
Oh, come on.
There's a pause before you hear the door being unlocked.
Well, that was easy.
It was easy.
That was smart.
Kim just said I was smart? My god. Lieutenant says, nodding toward the unlocked door. It's the validation I didn't know I needed in my life. God, maybe I should have kept the fucking flashlight. Everything is so dark. Unbelievable. A blister pack of medicine peeks out of the box. You should take it. Looks like a fine mattress.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
She jingles a set of keys in her hands. Why are you here at a weird hour? Maybe you're just always supposed to be here now because of game, but no.
Her voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
Whatever.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
Oh my god, she fumbles through her purse, fishing out a light paper-clad passport. Oh my god! Hello, Scott! Oh god, I don't think I've ever had this many people in a stream. Hi! How are you guys? Hi, Gimplake. I suspect this is your doing. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I don't think I have anything particularly exciting to celebrate this event, but my god, I'm so excited to see you here. You never, of course you wouldn't. Hi, Scott! I hope the stream was good. Oh, what a treat. Oh, goodness. Yeah, now I feel like I should, like... Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, just for you. Special guest is present. It was. We had a good time. Great. I should have tuned in this morning. I like the morning streams. They're nice. Nighttime's good too, but pajamas time is always fun. Exactly. Oh boy. I'm all flustered. Well, thank you guys for coming in. We're in the middle of Disco Elysium. We're not doing anything particularly spoily, so I don't think it'll ruin anything for you. We're investigating some stuff, as you would expect, and I am looking into an apartment where someone was not supposed to be and yet someone is, and she's giving me a lot of sass about it. So I'm going to make her life harder too, because I don't like being sassed. Turns out I like to be the sassy one, but not sassed. So she's trying to overdo it by saying she belongs here, so I'm gonna actually take her up on it and check her passport.
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details.
Exactly! I mean, look, the right person can sassy and it's a good time, but it's way more fun to be the sassy one. Alright, nice haircut. Hand back the passport.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
I fuck shit up too. Let's go for it.
Ha! Sounds like you've spent too much time undercover in some rock band.
Oh boy. I sure have.
It's not a compliment.
Alright, who lived here?
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
She stops, hesitating.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
Isn't it a bit late to be working?
It is.
She breathes in and out to the count of 3. It looks like some special stress release technique before she continues.
Everyone says the real estate agents don't do anything. But here I am in the middle of the night cleaning up someone's crash pad.
Boy, she's a saint.
So, the sooner we get this over with, the better.
She means you. Time for the next question. Who lived in the foreclosed apartment down the hallway?
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
That sure is a predicament.
A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
She snaps her fingers.
The sum must have been puny.
My money has also disappeared, I think. It couldn't have been that much money. These apartments look pretty shabby. Yeah, let's do that one.
These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable.
I'm here to tell you that these apartments are nasty and small and tiny, and the whole town it is in is not very nice.
I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards.
Oh boy. So wait, what happened to the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it.
But I thought she said this was a nice place. Couldn't you fix it up if it was a nice place?
Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
She's still shaking her head, manicured hands now crossed over the chest. Alright, that's all, thank you.
Of course.
She replies with a smile, but her eyes remain glazed over. She's been waiting for you to leave. Well, good news, lady. I'm not gonna leave. I have things to look at. Ooh, shoes! +1 to indirect modes of taxation. I am disinclined to change my shoes because there was a point made earlier in the game that my shoes were the best thing about me. And I do agree, because they are green snakeskin shoes, and I don't know how you beat that, and it also says they fit me perfectly. So I'm not super likely to change, but let's see what these are about. Ooh, affluent moneymaker man. These Per and Ingersoll shoes have no lacing but a strap and a buckle. Due to their elegant and affluent design, they have been described as the most advanced dress shoe. So advanced, in fact, that walking through slush and mud does not leave a single trace on them. That is fancy as hell. I wish I had shoes that didn't get dirty. Just indirect modes of taxation. I'm gonna leave my shoes alone. Maybe at some point we'll have a use for that, but I just can't let those go. Okay, what popped up? Oh, apparently I can go talk to him again, but I don't think that's gonna do me any good. Alright. Anything else to look at in here? Oh yeah, I can steal some medicine so my morale will be good. Perfect. Tempted to shine my flashlight around in here, but I don't actually think it'll matter. Oh boy, if we can get out of this scary dark room. There, you can tell this lady that everything is okay in that apartment. Oh, ma'am.
Give me a moment.
I didn't find any counterculture people in the apartment number 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Boy, we have some options here. Yes, radio computer wizards are coming. They're going to save the place and the economy. We unfortunately saw that it looks like the radio computer wizards are no longer here, but by God, maybe we can bring them back. No one is coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. Not sure that's a good plan. Lax women and sexual deviants, that's who will come. I mean, thank God, that's who we want. I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs slow change. Imperceptibly slow. I think we're gonna dream big. I want the wizards to come back.
Oh, I do like wizards. And people like that in general. They have a lot to tell us about our fate.
She took that very literally.
She means clairvoyance.
Oh. Well, maybe we can get some of those in too. Alright, good. I did a good deed. I looked into something for someone. Done. Alright, now I have to remember how to get upstairs. Which, I'm gonna be real, I barely figured out how to do the first time, so bear with me. It was a whole thing. Because I kind of got up here and then there was some other way I had to go. Wonder if we can bother this lady again though.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
I mean, I would like to. Is the bed in the coal room yours? Yeah, we did see a weird bed in there earlier, so I guess we could have followed up with her a long time ago.
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
No, let's just move forward. Cool, I have other questions.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
You literally don't have a gun, so I can't. You won't talk about the murder, but maybe you can tell us something about the murder victim's missing armor? Ooh, yeah, we can ask about this now.
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Oh god, isn't armor art? Art for the, body? I'm not sure which of these she's gonna like most. I don't think she's gonna like either, to be quite honest with you. Well, let's be fun. Isn't armor art?
Ugh, alright. Sad Piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Looked cute as hell.
I bet it did. I can't believe that that also resulted in us actually getting a piece of the armor.
If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time!
Oh boy. Okay, I guess we didn't get it, but we at least know where some is. That was still more productive than I would expect. Alright, and there's a girl wearing the gloves there.
No. That's all the snitching Cindy the Skull does for today. Actually, I don't even know why I told you what I just told you.
I don't know why you told me either, but thank you.
I have a weakness for animals. It's the animal thing again. Damn it.
She looks at you, a little sad suddenly.
Or a weakness for police officers, miss. Thank you either way.
It's not true, Kim. Alright, sick. So it's good I didn't know where I was going, actually. I think that door is just like a coal room, and I think I couldn't open this before. I think they're literally... God, there's not even a door there. Yep, I sure don't remember how to get where I'm going again. There's not really that many places in this game, but there's just enough weird corners to get a little confused. And actually, now that I have... Actually, I think maybe I can crowbar something open in here that I couldn't before. Because I was foolishly not just carrying a crowbar around. What was I thinking, honestly? Let's see. Yeah, it's blue now. Wow, we got $4.22. Hell yeah. And then I think I will also try the flashlight to see if we can see anything better. Is it supposed to theoretically do that? Doesn't seem to actually be doing it. Okay, we tried. Alright, have a great day too. I hope you get to eat delicious food. Thank you so much for rating, I really appreciate it. Goodness. goodness. So much excitement already today. Alright, we're gonna find this apartment. It's all gonna work out. I think I gotta go back inside, and I think there's like a different hallway I can go down. I mean, that wasn't pointless by any means. That was way more productive than I expected. Maybe it's this one. I think there's one other spot we can go through. Oh no, that's just outside. No! Let's get back in there. Yeah, I think there might be one other spot down here somewhere that was just a little weird. Yeah! Maybe it's all the way around. My goodness, I'm doing such a good job navigating. So yeah, this is just a weird little room. Which again, we could use the flashlight and see if we see anything. Where do I keep? There we go. Nothing new or exciting in here. Okay, I'm just gonna keep the flashlight out. Because that I think I just now couldn't do anything with. This isn't much of a path. I think one of these is just gonna bring me out front. Ooh, is it these? Please be these. It sure isn't. Why would it be? It would be easy. I'm gonna have to really keep in my mind how I do this next time. Oh, is it right there? I'm gonna freak out. Unbelievable. Alright, we figured it out. Let's put away our flashlights so we don't scare this man we're gonna talk to. Just be a normal guy carrying around cigarettes again. That I probably won't smoke. Come on. Oh my goodness. Uncooperative smokes, that checks out. That's fine, I don't really need them. That is making me nervous and I'm gonna save. I have to remember to be good about my quick saves. Because my god, have I run into trouble before. I ran into trouble the first time actually talking to this man, so all the more reason to be paranoid, honestly. Alright. Let's go talk to him. Hi, sir.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from his cigarette.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds. It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight.
We got your hint, found the key right under that stone.
Beautiful.
He replies, smiling. As he looks at you, something sparkles in his eyes.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
Okay, that's what I'm aiming for, yes. Honestly, I'm just trying not to screw anything up. I'm not gonna make things just right. I'm gonna make them spectacular. Or ignore him, which we're not gonna do. I feel like this one's honest. This one's not, like, overly committal either. Honestly, I'm just trying not to screw anything up.
Beautiful.
He says again, a nearby street lamp casts shadows on his chin, drawing out the slender cheekbones.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
I get to meet his Sunday friend? I keep talking to this man on streams that aren't the regular Sunday stream. I'm a fool. Yeah, we might be able to run through all these. We'll try. By the way, I'm really digging the view here, point to the city skyline.
Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this place.
He looks away.
Martinez is special, isn't it?
It is. He looks away, his cigarette end glowing in the dark.
Wait. Suddenly you are digging things?
Lieutenant whispers to you, shaking his head. Was it Friday night? It feels like Friday.
Yeah, it does feel like the end of the week. Such gentle weather. Even the rain feels nice.
He leans over the railing and sticks his hand out to feel the rain. And I don't need to ask why I want to meet him. I definitely want to meet him. Very well, I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. I have so many questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark, and the neighboring windows have lit up, one by one.
Besides, I've got to run.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
It is sad. I like this guy. Run away. I just found you again. Go if you must. I don't care. I don't care about people leaving me all the time. Let's be a little romantic. I just found you again.
Just look at it. It's a beautiful night. Who's going to stay in on a night like this?
Only if you promise we'll talk again. It's important.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
Am I making Kim jealous, or...
We'll talk. Just not tonight.
The smoker assures you, brushing his hand through the air.
Take care, alright?
I don't know if I was actually flirting with that man, but... Wonderful. Okay, God. Thank God I saved it, did that whole long thing. I mean, I think we're fine, but...
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
He's always leaving. Why is he always leaving, Kim? There's something so different about him that I just can't put my finger on. Yeah, let's see what response this elicits.
Different, of course.
Alright, his shirt. Why is his shirt always unbuttoned? He's such a good listener. I like talking to him. There's just something so mysterious about the way he talks and moves. He smells good. Why on earth does he smell so good? Man, I really do have a crush on this man. Let's do that. He's mysterious.
Something so mysterious about the way he talks.
The lieutenant squints his eyes, trying to hold back laughter. Very mysterious.
Very.
Am I being teased?
Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
He nods at the apartment door before you. I don't know what's happening right now. I feel teased. Unbelievable. Alright, let's go. Let's save. Oh my god, there's so much to look at. Let's be nosy first. Quarterly Business Magazine. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. An old photo of the same apartment dated year '01. What's this? I just got a sexy robe! Party Dragon silk robe, plus drama, plus electrochemistry. Hell yes! I can wear that and my little mesh shirt together. None of this is weird. Samurai conical hat. Oh my god, fine. I'm probably not wearing that. I can't believe I'm just stealing the sexy man's clothes. An exquisite canopy bed made of metal. An empty ashtray. Dishes soaked up in a pot. Flyers for underground parties. Alright, we stole a whole outfit off this man. Let's save again. Oh, I have a skill point also. Let's do a skill point. Alright, now nothing is lower than 3, which is good. And this was the one that it won't let me do anymore, that I really wish it would, because that's the one I need. I'm thinking about composure. I think that'd be a good one to bump up another level. Let's do it. Let's look at all the nice things we've stolen from this man. Alright. +1 drama, become the dragon. +1 electrochemistry, become an addict in a strange bathing robe. I can't quite tell what's on. I guess it's supposed to be a dragon. I'm very stupid. The sleazy, silky bathing robe in vibrant blues features a roaring dragon on its front, ready to take off into the night. A red belt has been provided for fastening. It's culturally insensitive, but only from people who are not from Seal. The real Sealites probably don't care. Alright, +1 logic. Super logical for a cop to wear this. Negative suggestion, insensitive bachelor party vibes. This tawny cone-shaped hat looks like a beacon of Sumerian wisdom, is straw sticking up like antennas. Thank God you can't really see people's reaction when they see you strolling around in this incredibly insensitive headpiece. Wow, so we get cultural appropriation of the outfit, apparently. I'd be more willing to do this than the hat, but we'll see if I ever need some extra drama, I suppose. What? Burst. Oh, I have more composure. What was the pile of clothes? I'm gonna have to look at that. Composure for Renee. That might be... Oh, I do need to go talk to that guy again. This is the one menu that, like, doesn't like me using it, which is great. Annette. Okay. The little girl. I still have to read this book. God, yeah, I have to go talk to Joyce again. I don't want to go talk to Joyce again. I'm not going to have anything good to say to Joyce because I didn't do what she asked me to, and the thing I have to do what she asked me to, I don't want to do now. Okay. Well, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's talk to this man. I probably already saved, but now I'm paranoid because I did extra thinking in between saving. Alright.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
The man in business casual removes his cufflinks.
You shouldn't be seeing him in an intimate setting. For some reason you feel this man is your superior. Superior, but he's not in the command chain.
Oh, well, you don't have to be in the command chain.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
This is so weird.
No, first ask an innocuous personal question to get the interview off on the right foot. Yes, make it clear you're the one setting the terms here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's fuck with him. Who does he think he is? Assisting you?
I'm so excited we get to ask him about the fucked up clothes. Let's ask him. I want to ask about the robe. Before we get to that, tell me where you got this beautiful silk robe from.
Oh, we got it from an atelier in the East Delta Commerce Center. Personally, I think it's a little culturally insensitive, but the material is great. Sadly, the shop is now out of business.
I'm trying so hard not to sneeze right now.
That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps in from the balcony.
That didn't work at all. What was that? You were supposed to fuck with him, not compliment the decor. The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
Whatever. Yeah, we'll go in order. You actually witnessed the lynching?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
The man gives a solemn nod. Start from the beginning if you don't mind.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one.
Yeah, no one really wants to be caught seeing that.
That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Well done, detective.
Kim is complimenting me too much. This is terrible. Who were they? Can you describe them?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez.
He pauses, looking for the right wording.
Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
Ooh, our mysterious 8th person.
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
Were any of them huge, and did any of them look like drummers? I want to ask the drummer question. I remember that being something that Kim said that he felt really stupid about, but I can't help it.
Drummers? Why, no. But then, I don't know what a drummer is supposed to look like.
Oh, you know when you see him.
I think we can drop the drummer angle. That was my bad.
I had to, I'm sorry. He's so proud of me. I feel like I have room to fuck with him now. Were any of them huge, like 200 kilograms huge?
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell.
We already kind of knocked out that too, because we were assuming that person had body on shoulders to hang it, so we were accounting for weight.
I went back inside.
Yes, back inside. Keep yourself safe from the killing.
I mean, yeah, what are you gonna do at that point?
Were you able to see anything from inside?
You either gotta call someone or you need to not let someone know you saw it.
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
That's curious. Alright, were they men, women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
No, he's gonna say the same thing he couldn't see.
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Areopagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
What happened
Well,
next?
that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
Alright, what do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the RCM? I already know what you're gonna say. I feel like I'm clicking things and it's not working lately. Oh no, it's like not working.
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock.
We're gonna save after this.
I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
I'm not gonna be a dick to him. Those are all my questions. Thanks for your time.
Of course, anything I can do to assist the RCM.
Whatever. What's an official like you doing in Martinez?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled.
Boy.
The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, but what are you doing here in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
So you're some kind of bureaucrat.
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stabilité. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter.
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there is. God, it's impossible to understand whether someone from the Moral Intern is joking or not.
Alright, what's this international community?
La Communauté Internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
And what do I call the coalition?
Your employer, technically speaking. The governing authority of Revachol. The RCM is but one part of this provisional administration.
So what is the price stability?
It is the most important thing.
That doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment, which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
Too cheap for bakers to produce. That is such a weird sentence. Like, am I being weird, or is it weird to say that it would be too cheap to make? Like, God forbid it be inexpensive or free to do something? Below 2% of what?
But not too far below, no. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
I mean, look, I'm not very smart. You're not answering my questions at all.
The Coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
There's nothing I would like more than a leaflet.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the moral intern. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the moral intern's commitment to transparency.
I've heard about this moral intern before, but I want to know more.
It's the International Organization for Moralists, hence Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the Coalition.
Mind babies. Okay, turn to Kim, so what I'm hearing is they're actually moral intern bitches. Oh, turn to Kim, so we're actually working for the moral intern that doesn't seem so bad. We're bitches?
Doing one's job doesn't automatically make one anyone's bitch. Besides, there are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
Turn back to Sunday Friend. Are you a moralist? He already said he was.
But of course.
Am I a moralist?
Well, do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values?
Turn to Kim, Lieutenant. Are you a moralist?
Me?
You've managed to catch the lieutenant off guard, but only for a moment. He quickly recomposes himself.
I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to maintaining law and order in Ravachol.
What does that mean?
A very moralist answer.
The lieutenant is practiced in the art of putting on a show for one's superiors.
Yeah, what is a normal, stable world?
The Occident is part of the normal world. Oranje, sur la clé.
Martinez doesn't seem normal, very normal or stable to me.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
What about the rest of Revachol? Isn't it part of the normal world?
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
He gives you an approving nod. God, I don't think I'm a moralist. Moralism sounds incredibly boring. I want more action. Moralism is the ideology of foreign occupiers. Revachol must be governed by Revacholians. Democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of the capital. It's like every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D, none of the above. Is that moralism? I feel like I really avoid this one as much as possible because it always does feel like that. It feels like, as much as I am afraid of making the wrong decision, and I'm always like, I don't know, like a few of these are good. Every time there's like a bottom thing where it's like, I don't want to say nothing. I love that it's just like flat out on this one. It's like, hey, maybe you could take a stand, bitch. I think we're gonna go this one.
Of course, the detective's personal views do not represent the views of the RCM.
Ah, my friend. But the lesson of the revolution is that communism does not work.
Right, it didn't work because the coalition crushed it violently. We just haven't tried real communism yet. And you're telling me this world here is working out well. Let's do that.
It's moving towards the right direction, and that's all that matters. Progress is measured in centimeters, my friend. Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Tell me about Sherlock Clef.
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern,
Clay.
urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
Darlings? That can't be an official designation.
What makes Revachol Sherlock Clay's darling?
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
I know that it showed me on the loading screen a million times how to say this, but I don't know, so we're gonna make him say it. Tell me about it, though.
Oranje is an exemplary nation who, as a core member of EPIS, contributes 28% of our annual budget. Next to Sur-la-Clé, Oranje is probably the most prominent member of the international community.
Which one of them is more EPIS?
As founding members, they are both very EPIS. Oranje carries a lot of political weight, while Sur-la-Clé takes care of the business side of things. Sur-la-Clé hosts the headquarters of the major EPIS institutions.
Okay, but outside of EPIS, what is Oranje?
Oranje's economy is one of the most advanced in the world. It has successfully transitioned from heavy industry to advanced services and generally acts as an engine for sustainable change in the international community.
But that didn't tell you anything about Oranje.
Can't you just, talk like a normal person?
About what?
About Oranje? Just tell me what it's like there.
Oh, it's very urban and very well organized. Their streets are clean, their horse cars run on time, the people are polite and efficient. Like I said, they are an example for less emerged nations to follow.
Alright, enough business, let's talk about something else.
Whatever you wish, officer.
Can you tell me about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They enter negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
Yeah, what's this EPIS thing you keep talking about?
EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see.
God, yes. Sweet standardization. The backbone of rationality and commerce.
Unbelievable.
It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the Moral Intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level.
Okay, but what does it stand for?
Why, it stands for progress and stability, like the Moral Intern as a whole.
No, what do the letters stand for?
It's been such a wild, extraordinary success thus far. We are very excited to take it to the next level.
You don't even hear the words I'm saying, do you?
A supranational political alliance. The United States of Occident.
Is it gonna be like this place here?
You mean Revachol? No, it's going to have transparent democracy.
Is Revachol gonna be part of EPIS?
It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS, sure.
Except that candidate members never become full members.
Yeah,
do
didn't you?
they?
Well, didn't you say that candidate members never become real members?
No, candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time and evaluation. But we were talking about my friend here, not politics.
How did you two even become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
What are you talking about? No one becomes friends that way.
Au contraire, it's how millions of people end up where they are, meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here, and my friend too.
You still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry, who?
Your friend, the smoker on the balcony, we were just talking about him.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Okay, fine, but what's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
This is so fucking weird. So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
This is so weird. Oh my god. Everyone knows you cough up cash for Discord or Twitch access, and that's how you make friends. That's how I make all my friends. What are you doing in his apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
The man smiles, nodding to the window. What view? It's dark outside.
Listen.
He says, raising his hand. What? I'm not hearing anything.
The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
He knocks on the balcony door, his face mirrored in the darkened glass. I was asking about your friend.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's a busy bee.
A busy bee? What an odd choice of words.
I had something else in mind.
I'm all ears, officer.
Okay, I don't think I actually have anything else in mind. Thanks, I've got all I need.
A moment, officer.
Yes?
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Hold on, why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments in the middle of the night.
I kind of figured that was the gist of this. I wasn't sure if he was being weird just because he's weird or for those reasons. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. I mean, it doesn't look like I have a choice anyway. I don't think we had anything else. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I just want to take a look around in this apartment.
Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space. Let me know if you have any further questions.
Alright, so we'll try it one more time just to make sure nothing new populated, but I don't know what would have. Okay, thank you for auto-saving. I don't think there actually is anything else to see. I just kind of wanted to give us the option. Let's use the flashlight. Hasn't revealed anything new in a minute, but why not? Anything exciting? I don't think so. Any new weird rooms to see? Alright, let's put it away. Alright. Make sure we don't have anything left. I don't think we do.
Was there anything else? I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
I shouldn't have
Officer,
done
it's
this.
very difficult.
What do you mean?
It was just so strange. I was on the balcony. That's when I understood.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated.
I went back inside.
I feel like one of these had like an extra thing.
Yes, back inside.
Were you able to see anything?
Officer, the yard. Well, that's the strange. Eventually, their shouts. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
Not fantastic.
About what time? What?
All I can say is my watch. Yes, now I remember. It was 30 minutes past midnight, give or take.
Oh, wow. Oh my god, Golden State is getting Gary Payton a second pack from Portland. I am quietly freaking out. I'm so excited for you. Fucking basketball shit.
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day. Of course, anything I can do to assist the RCM. Of course.
Alright.
I'm glad I...
Alright, we talked to that man all we could. We learned basketball facts. Fucking basketball facts. I don't know if there's anything else we can look at up here. I should get my flashlight. I should just leave it out, but like I hate that like just like continuously flashing it in people's face if I have it out, which it doesn't seem like anyone cares, but I don't like it. Yeah, I can't walk any farther here. I don't know how to get over there yet. There's some kind of door there. I don't think that's the one we came up out of, but maybe it is. So I think we came out of that. Wait, what's this? I wonder if we could crowbar some of these things. Yeah, I'm gonna assume we could. Is there anything else to see down here though, really? I don't think we can get around any other way. Yeah, I think it's either that door or we start breaking shit. And by God, I'm thrilled to break some shit. Let's get our crowbar. Oh no, not instead of my bag. How dare you? My bag is an important permanent accessory. Okay, can't do it for the door, but we can do it for this. Oh boy, 75 cents! Damn. Alright. Oh! Oh my god, I thought this was a whole different area, but I know where this is now. That's the security booth. Okay, I feel better now. I felt like I was really— I mean, I may still be missing something with that door, but not as much as I thought I was. Okay, I feel a lot better about that now. Damn, almost like starting to understand your surroundings is good. Okay. I think I'm gonna take a quick break. I have a thought on what to do next, but I'm gonna take a quick break anyway. My phone's screaming at me, so it's perfect time. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, hello again. Okay, I have to decide what I'm doing. Oh, I was gonna do something else while I was on my little break, but I didn't have time after all. That's fine. Can wait. Alright, we did both the apartment things. My phone won't stop blinking at me, which is thrilling. Oh, it's charged. I can unplug it. I'm gonna do that. We did all the apartment things. We're a little champ. We're never gonna see that weird guy we just saw again, probably. Which is fine. I think that Kim was teasing me about that man, who's the cute little smoker, who's either dating a weird old man or is a sex worker. We'll have to see if we learn more about that. I think people I want to talk to for other things are probably asleep. So we might just go back to the body and have Kim deal with it. Oh, the curse. No, we figured out we figured out that the curse was a dice lady actually, and she's very nice. Okay, so I think we'll leave here. We'll see if we can let Kim take the body. And maybe I'll just like chill out and read, you know? I have a book about cockatoos I still need to read, so can always do that. Alright. Investigated things. Somewhere in here is that we talked to Smoker Boy. Fantastic. Now I have to do the thing that I have been incapable of doing and navigate this apartment complex again. I think I can go out this way and be fine. Perfect. Wonderful. I don't know if there's really anything to do over here at this point. I don't think so. Anything we can break into or flash with a light? Nah. Kid should be gone. No, she ain't. We could bother her, but just for the sake of doing
Trying
it.
to sneak up on me again! Trying to snuff me out! Get away, pig!
Perfect. Perfect interaction. Ooh, do I have higher conceptualization now? Can I look at this better?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
In the dimming light, some things become clear. Cindy's artistic impulses are infectious. We might as well try it then.
Because you see it, finally. This wall is sublime. Look at it. The shadows, the colors.
I mean, you know, not a bad wall. Let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts in your brain.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft, color peeled from the very face of God.
More!
O Wall Father.
I healed my morale. Fuck it, Kim, I must paint this wall, add even more beauty to it.
Huh?
He sounds tired of it all. Cindy the Skull has all the necessary materials. Talk to her.
Okay. Yeah, first, I know you're tired, Kim, but take another look at this wall. Draw nourishment from its beauty.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
The lieutenant looks up at the wall reluctantly, then back at you. I must talk to Cindy, get the necessary materials from her.
If you must.
He sighs, then adds in a resigned tone. Wonderful. We have an art project. Oh god, yeah, we have so much to do. God, I think tomorrow's gonna be a lot of fresh new things on the docket. I still have so many old things on the docket. We could just go straight back to Cindy. Because what am I... I'm just gonna have Kim go get the body. Fuck it, we're right here. Let's do it real quick. Which, once again, will necessitate me navigating well through this apartment building, which I've not had any luck with so far. Maybe because it's fresh in my mind, I'll do better. I think we gotta go this way. It's a fucking dark-ass building. so much bigger than I think every time too. So I keep coming at it different ways. Nope. I'm gonna be wrong every single time I try to go somewhere here. This one? Hell yeah. Alright, Cindy, help me. I know you hate my guts, but please.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Cindy, I need some paint and your brush too.
What for?
For art. It's for art, okay?
Well, if it's for art. But what kind of art are we talking about?
Alright, to be honest, I haven't really thought of anything yet, but I'm sure we will. Everything is sad and shit, and we need art to make it okay. Just give me the brush. Grand art, art deluxe, the artiest art, the most groundbreaking, the... No, we're doing this one, and I'm gonna read it better this time. Everything is sad and shit, and we need art to make it okay. Just give me the brush.
Sounds like you're just about to live out your self-pity, not make a statement. I can't have shit art on my conscience.
Oh my god. I love that I got an achievement for being the sorriest person ever. Because I wanted to make art to make things better. Tempted to do the to crush a man stream like that. I hope you're happy, but I think we'll do cool. No brush then. Not a problem.
You're about to cry internally, aren't you, Piggy? Oh, pathetic. Just give up. Art isn't for you.
We do not. Oh, we can't retry it either. Is my conceptualization really so low that I can't recover from that? I mean, probably from what I said. Let's hold off for now. I'm gonna make a note. Because maybe next time I level up I'll do one more point and just see if it boosts it a little. Conceptualization. Because if I can only do it once, I'd rather have the best odds I can. Alright. Failed once again. Yeah, red checks end up being something that you'll do or say that you can't take back. I really want to make art. There's probably other ways to get paint. Or there might. I mean, God knows there might not be. But it's the only path I have right now, so we'll at least try to make a better effort at it later. Oh god, I'm just carrying around the crowbar, aren't I? Gotta stop doing this. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the bookstore. Well, not the bookstore. The adjacent building to the bookstore. We're gonna let Kim take the body, because I don't want to steal those shoes. I guess I could, but then I'll lose him for the entire day tomorrow, and I don't want to do that. I'm okay with letting that thread die, because we found another lead on where to get some of the armor. So we'll do that. I think that's how we'll wrap up the evening, at least. I should go talk to Joyce again, but I don't want to. I didn't do what she wanted me to. Maybe I'll regret not talking to her, but let's at least get Kim on his way if we can. If we can't, then we'll reevaluate. Also, was this the button for running? No, it's just the button I keep hitting by accident. Yeah, it gave me a run to go back to not do everything in one run. Yeah, it's frustrating because I want to do it all, but I just have to accept it. I think we go in there. Right. Get to the fridge. Oh, it's weird being in here without the flashlight, actually. It actually is significantly worse. I guess it's not technically that much better, but it still feels better.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
Alright, let's bag him, Kim. Take him away. Lieutenant takes the body away. You work alone for the rest of the day. And it's relatively late, so at best we'll bother Joyce. But I don't think we'll do that. I think we'll just go in and read our
All right.
book. He takes out a shiny black body bag and starts pulling the plastic over the dead man's face.
There go those beautiful enamel boots. May they rest in processing.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs.
Alright, bag the corpse and drag it to the motor carriage. Ooh, we made it for rent, too! I almost forgot to care about that. I'm alone. I've been left to my own devices. This is probably dangerous. Oh, this means we can't... Fuck. I should have done my nightly wrap-up with him before he left. Do I have a quick save soon enough to what I just did? No, I think I just gotta live with it. I should have done our nightly talk before I let him do that, but I forgot! Yeah, where am I? Oh, he like took the car. Fuck. I'm not sure how much we can effectively do without him. I like having him around. We can bother this guy one more time. I think I had to... Oh, he's not even out anymore, is he? Dang, everyone's gone. Alright, let's be good little critters and... Well, do I have anything I could sell, really? It'd be really funny if I could sell that man booze, but I doubt he'll take it. I'm not getting rid of any of my tools. I dare not get rid of any of my fashions just yet. Not until I have to. Tempted to sell the postcards, but they're not really worth a lot. I'm not confident there won't be some reason to have them yet. I can't sell that. I would never sell that. Yeah, I don't think we have anything worth going to the pawn shop over. Let's be a good kid, go back to our room, and read a cockatoo book. That's what real men do. Because no one's even really out. I'm sure there's people in here. We'll see what's going on. I can't do karaoke yet, which is tragic. Nobody in here likes me. Ooh, no. I was like, should I confront them again? I'm like, no, I actually really shouldn't. I should wait till Kim is around to, do anything. But maybe we can talk to Lena. That actually sounds nice. Let's bother Lena. Oh, maybe I should have put my
hello, dear.
flashlight away.
There you are again.
Oh, she sounds glad to see you. I'd really like to hear more about cryptids.
Of course, dear. Is there a particular cryptid that you're interested in learning about?
Now that Kim isn't here to be disappointed in me, I can ask as many questions as I want. What's the tiniest cryptid?
I thought we'd agreed on just one cryptid, sweetie.
But this is so much more interesting than my real job.
Your work must get quite frustrating. Well, okay. Just one or two more.
She grins.
The smallest cryptid is the Cryobacter catlensis, a unicellular bacterium. It was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kotla, on the Boreal Plateau, by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago. The bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history. Michanu disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study, no doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
She injected herself. There's an immortal geologist wandering the world. Why would you prolong your life? Being alive is terrible. I intend to live forever too as a symbol. Preparing for the end times. Immortal bacteria, immortal geologist. Too wild. Oh my god. Shut your face. I hope I can ask more than one of these. But if I can't, I want to ask a stupid question. You mean there's an immortal geologist wandering the world?
Yes, and she's quite mad, too. After she treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging, but also became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away.
What? Game's chugging
We can
weird.
assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her bloodstream.
Oh my god. She made it sound like I could only talk to her about a couple, but I'm pretty sure she'll talk to me about all of them. We'll just go in order. What's the most dangerous cryptid?
The gnome of Jeroma.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh, yes. None of its victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
What did this cryptid look like?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a ungainly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
Are there any photos of it?
Alas, no. And the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
She says mostly to herself.
Alas, always alas, and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
I'm not being a dick to her. It's a perfectly good explanation. Stop being so skeptical.
Sure, a perfectly good explanation. It dissolved in its own venom. Go on then. Ask about more gnomes or whatever.
I fucking will. Is that a cryptid on this pen you gave me? Take out the pen.
Yes. It's the kind green ape. Half war story, half undiscovered species in the genus Homo.
I thought she was going to be like, no, honey, that's just a little kid's pen. Alright, war story?
Yes, it was reported by soldiers in South Safra during the war. The kind green ape would visit bunkers during the night, healing wounded soldiers with its saliva.
Wow, with its saliva?
Yes, it has amazing healing qualities. Some soldiers reported growing back limbs, regaining their sight.
And there was something about an undiscovered subspecies of man?
Indeed, there is. It's our closest relative among the cryptids. Same taxonomic family, different genus. Which is to say, the kind green ape is a species with which we share a common ancestor and that evolved parallel to our own. Just like your partners.
Please don't tell me she's actually being racist.
I didn't mean to imply that Saelites are in any way inferior to us. In some ways, they are superior. Every species has its advantages and disadvantages. The kind green ape, too, is in some ways superior to us. Such kindness as it is demonstrated is not common among humans.
I don't really like calling other people different species. I don't like that, Lena.
Granted, kindness may not be an evolutionary advantage.
Alright, now you've taken the fun out of this. Are there any invisible cryptids?
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Okay, what's that? Come on,
The
game.
Col de Mama d'Aqua, or Thin Whisper of Sound. And that's precisely what it seems to be. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. It's very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Kola Mama Dakwa can also be translated as a whisper light and low.
I'm gonna tell her that. A whisper light and low.
Yes, that's another translation. They're both quite lovely, aren't they? Although the low part is a little ironic. The Col de Mama d'Aqua makes, or rather is, such a high-pitched sound that other animals, including humans, can't hear it. It could be everywhere, all of the time, and we wouldn't know.
Oh my god, how can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Could it be here? Right now?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
Maybe it's predatory.
What if it's predatory?
It's not. Don't worry. If it were predatory, we would have found it by the damage it inflicts.
I wouldn't be so sure. What if the damage is also invisible?
Seriously, come on. What evidence is there of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 20s, a group of Areopagite ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
Just not eagerly.
The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls.
She transforms, when speaking about these strange animals, into a confident woman.
They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Col de Mama d'Aqua, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Bye, Gimpleg. Hope you have a good day too. Wow.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Name them?
Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the Mama d'Aqua they followed individually.
Why is the Mama Dakwa so afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Typical. Extinction.
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mama d'Aquas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing. Psst. They cancel each other out.
Thanks, Encyclopedia. They cancel each other out.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Great regret washes over her. A Wending cloth.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Coltamama population anywhere.
Interesting.
What about what?
Man, I just can't get enough of these cryptids.
I'm glad you like them, but I'm not really one to tell you about all of them. You should ask my husband if you get the chance. He's the real expert.
Thank you, ma'am. Even though you said my partner was a different species and I didn't care for that. Alright, let me put away my flashlight so I stop blinding people. I'm glad no one cares, but it still feels bad. He probably doesn't actually want to talk to me and I probably can't pay him rent that much in advance. Alright, yeah. Let's go upstairs. Read a book. Gonna be such a good boy right now. Ooh, or we could bother that lady.
The door is closed. Still nothing. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
Suppress the urge.
The murmur in your ears recedes slowly. Your breathing normalizes. That's one lucky door.
Oh my god, try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Okay. I'm not yelling whore at a nice lady. I got no reason to go into Kim's room. I'm so upset I didn't think about our little good night talk. But I hicked up, it's okay. My nice little smoking time with my friend Kim. I just want to close the door. Please close, thank you. Oh, my window. No, it isn't fixed. JK. Oh yeah, I can take a fucking shower! Cause I'm nasty and covered in corpse. And I was pretty nasty before.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world.